Hi everyone, I have some diamond paintings in here from a company that I wanted to show you some of their diamond paintings. So stick with me everyone and we will get right to opening these. Okay everyone, I didn't bake in this one, but I can feel a bunch of them. I think there's at least 4 of them. You can hear me above the plastic. Okay, let's see. Well, 1, 2, 3. Only 3, that's okay. Only 3? Seriously, Lara? Okay, now these are from this company right here. Trying new companies because there's so many out there to choose from. These came pretty quickly in about a week or 2 and they were very nice. I wanted to unbox their pictures and paintings and I asked them permission and they said it would be just fine. They would love it, and we're going to go ahead and open the first one. The first one, well, I never do good with their tape. I just ruined that edge right there. Anyways, let's see. This is a store more than likely that I have not used. Now it's not in its own. It's in this, so it didn't come in its own plastic bag. You know, some of them are sealed in a plastic bag and then put in this. This one's not. Oh, I love this. It comes with a regular tool, a little wax, basic tool set that you always get. Here's the diamonds, and they're in the continual, let's say, lollipop type strands of bags. They're not individual. The item number is K171, and it is also printed on here with the number. If you see that on there. So hopefully that you were able to see it. So here is the picture and you're going to love it. It's a little boy or girl. I always just took it as like my grandbaby, my grandboy. And I don't know if you can see it with that glare. Sorry about that glare, youngins. And it's asleep with its little bear. You see that? Isn't that precious? Just so precious. And it's a small one. It's only 30 by 40, but because it's up close, you do not need it to be any bigger. You really do not need to have it any bigger. You can see what it is. It's going to look nice. It is a heavy-duty, pretty thick canvas, and you can see that this is mainly just the packing, shipping wrinkles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. This is a poured glue. We know this by this clear plastic top, and it feels like the thinner type. Now look, I've got the little gravel from my craft on here, and we pull that back. We check for sticky. We check to see if there's any bubbles, any rivers, anything major that's going to make it look, you know, bad show, you know, when you're finished. It does not have any issues. All those wrinkles and things, and you can see that made it, because it was bent upward, made it not go back on there very well. And it's going to try to go back into its wrinkle. And I'm going to make wrinkles on this. It's not going to matter. It's not going to really matter. Okay, and you're going to put, before you do this, you're going to put it under something, or let it lay out and let it get flat over time. You know, okay. Isn't that just the cutest thing? There's sparkles in the actual canvas. I hope you can see it, maybe. Maybe you can see it it's really, really, really hard to get that sparkle look of the canvas on camera. But here are the symbols. Let me make sure I have it upwards. This is it without the top, the cover on the bottom half. I'm letting you see that. The symbols. There's really nothing wrong with that. Okay. So I'm going to turn it back around this way so I can hold that down and kind of just let the plastic roll on its own over it. And yeah, you can never put it on perfect, but it's okay. It's not going to be too bad. All right. So again, here is the symbols on here. PSEUNXFLJVBZRCKHTODWIAGY. Some people don't like the alphabet. Some people want just symbols. Because sometimes you can get some alphabet side by side and they'll look exactly the same. And sometimes this won't be, the letters won't be dark enough. Or it's in a dark area and you can't tell. But some are worse than others. I do have to say, some companies are worse than others about that. But this company looks like it's a really good company. Even though there is heavy, folding, I think this will come out once you put it under something heavy, like a coffee table book. That's all you need. You don't need, a lot of people use a mattress. If your back will let you pick up your mattress. See, I've got a queen mattress and there's just no way I'm going to pick up that queen mattress to put these under. But if you got a little twin mattress or something like that, go ahead. But a coffee table book, a big heavy book, big family Bible, if you got one of them, it's all you really need. It's all you really, really need. Okay? Now, some people also will turn them over, put a cloth over it, and on the lowest setting, iron it. So you do not want to, and you want to keep it moving, keep it flowing, keep it moving, keep it flowing. You don't need steam. You just want to try to get wrinkles out. And you can do that in severe cases. Now, this has the wrinkles in it from where I put that back on there. It was actually better than when I put it on there. So I'm not all that great. Some companies put it on here crazy. And sometimes it has affected the glue. But because this is a poured glue, the glue's already on there and set. And they put that cover on there. So really, unless that glue has not dried or cooled off, because it's warm when they put it on there, from what I have been told, if they put it on there too soon, that's when it will wrinkle and mess up that glue on the surface of the canvas. That's when you call or email or message the company as to what has happened. You tell them that the factory did not allow the glue, the poured glue, and that's how you tell them, the factory did not allow the poured glue to completely cool off and set before they put the cover sheet on, causing wrinkles and imperfections in the glue. When they do it correctly and you pull this back, you won't see any issues with that glue. And if you notice that, it's just as clear and slick. There's no wrinkles. You may see the wrinkle in this right here, but when I pull this back, you do not see a wrinkle other than the, where it was folded. You do not see a wrinkle in that glue. Okay, so that's the difference of what you're looking for when you're looking for wrinkles. Just because the top cover sheet has wrinkles in it does not mean that that is going to be like that on your glue. But it's good to check. Somebody said you don't have to check these, But I do think that you should, because they may have put this on before that glue had set. So that was item number K171, 30 by 40. And here are the colors. And I will get these colors open. K171. And that's good, because if you store these in another place instead of with the picture, then you'll be able to know what picture it goes to. And on the outside of this, I also write boy sleeping with bear with a Sharpie marker on the actual, you know, envelope, the little thing for the diamonds. So that way I can do it quick. And I don't really have to fool with that number. Okay, now this is, I'm used to you being up above me. This is 21, 22, 23, and 24. We have 24 colors in this picture. And you can see that it's a peach and a mustard, ochre or something. And more of a muddier color of that color, and a cream. You can see that. I'm sorry, I'm probably off the camera. You know how it goes, young'uns. You all know how it goes. Okay, so now I'm doing 1 through 20 to get to that final 24. So we're going to make sure that these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to make them all come down like that so we can see the number and make sure that we have all the numbers. There's a gray. There is a dusty mauve color. You can see that. Dusty mauve. And this is not working too well. I'm probably making you drunk. Or sick. That's a light colored moss. That's number 3. Number 4 is another sort of similar to this, but it's a little bit darker. You can tell. That's a little bit darker. Number 5, that was 4, and there's number 5, and it's a gray. Number 6 is another one of those brownish, orangey, peachy brown color. 7 is more of a tan khaki. 8 is a pale yellow. 9 is a more brighter buttery yellow. That's a definitely buttery yellow. It's a nice and yummy color. 10 is a peach. 11 is, looks like it's black. 12 is a blue gray, a green gray. 13 is definitely mud color, clay. I'm going to say burnt umber. Is that burnt umber, Mumsy? Leave it in the comments. Number 14 is a peachy color. These are all sort of pastel-y, earthy pastel, because that's a patchwork looking bedding that it's in. That's number 15. Number 16 is more of a salmon, a very bright, deep salmon. 17 is a light baby, well, I wouldn't say baby blue. I'm going to say light blue, light gray blue, pale blue. 18 is another one of them crazy. These are the hardest ones. These colors are the hardest ones to describe. They're browns. There are different kinds of browns with orangey base or a regular old muddy base, you know. And then this looks like a navy. No, it's just a dark gray. That's number 20. So we do have all of our numbers accounted for in this picture. Okay, and I've got to figure out how they go, and it does help to do it this way right here, because it it wants to go back the way that it comes. A lot of times when you do it like that. And then this will go like that. So, always make sure you turn it outward. So when you put it back in here, you'll be able to see that number and know what it is without having to open it up. And then again, if you write on the outside, like I do a lot of times with it, you will not have to worry about finding these and knowing which ones they go to. So there is this one. It is really nice. No issues, no problems with it. 30 by 40, little boy. Okay, we will go to the next one. Wasn't that one fun? I love that little boy. He's so cute. It reminds me so much of my little grandboy, Isaac. He is the sweetest little fella. Thinks about his sister. If his sister whines over anything, and he'll give her the toy or whatever. He just looks after her, and he's the younger one. Isn't that funny? But anyways, here is the next one, which is going to look weird because the symbol chart is what is printed on this picture. And I had to look at it for a second because I forget that it's actually upside down. The picture is actually upside down because I looked at the chart on the side. It has 23 colors, and I'm kind of waiting to show you. You're gonna love it. It is a 40 by 50, and you know this company got these to me pretty quickly. I'm gonna say about a week. That's great. All right, now I'm gonna flip it up. Don't get shocked at the coloring of it because it's going to turn out correct. Hopefully, it's going to turn out to be the correct colors that it's supposed to be. But the coloring on this is actually the symbols, the symbol colors to separate it. So, I'm so excited about this one. I'm so excited. It is, can you tell? Can you tell what it is? This is Pooh Bear. Winnie the Pooh. Pooh Bear. And he is upside down, looking in to a honeybee nest. And looking at all that wonderful honey. And you see how it looks really dark. Of course, there's a shadow there. Because, you know, he's looking into a dark place. And all that honey's in there staring at him, and he is one happy bear, but he has to get it away from those bees, and that's always his problem. He has to make sure it's the right kind of bees, because when it's the wrong kind of bees, he has a little bit of problems trying to get that honey from them. So, anyways, if you've ever seen the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the classic one, not the new ones, then you understand what I'm talking about, wrong sorts of bees. He likes to disguise himself as a rain cloud, and I love to sing that little, I am a little black rain cloud to my grandkids. I love that little song. We sing Winnie the Pooh all the time. We love Winnie the Pooh, everybody. We love him. And I know a lot of you do too. And it has 23 colors, and here's the grid, if you can see that, if it will focus in on it. And here is the grid. Okay, we are going to check the glue and make sure. Now this also has that glitter in there. Let's see if I can get it closer. It has lots of glitter in that, which you will not see that once you get done, which is a bummer. But it's a wonderful, happy touch for the person that's actually doing the picture. There is some wrinkle, but this is just the canvas. Once the canvas is flattened under something heavy, again, that's going to be fine. I don't see any issues with rivers. Now there is a little bit of a wrinkle in the glue, or a cut in the glue all the way around. It's a wrinkle, but it's a very slight, very little, and I do not believe it is going to cause a problem. This is a square picture, so they're going to go really close, tight together. If you're not used to squares, don't be afraid of them. Just make sure that you try to stay as straight as you can. Use your tools, the straightener tools that you have, spacer tools that go on the back of your diamond painting pens. Just whenever it's wrinkled like this, just make sure that you, before you do it, put it underneath a coffee table book, stuff like that, and get that out of there. And so, yes, look at all them wrinkles that I caused. I don't have to go through that again with y'all. It's okay. Just the glue is the issue that you really have to worry about. Okay, it is nice, smooth. It don't look as thick as it was on the other one, but it is sticky. And there's no real issue here on this. You can just go ahead and put that back down on there. Okay. Now this is still the letters, and I showed you those in the grid, and we'll do it up close. See if you see his face nice. And because of him being big, it's a bigger picture. It's a 40 by 50. It's going to turn out so nice. And look at these big bumblebees. These bumblebees in the corner. This is going to be really exciting. I'm really excited about this one. Okay, let's get to the face. Now, if you notice, same company. This one has individual baggies. Okay, so this company may use, like someone else suggested with another video I did, and this happened in it, where we got one. I got multiple from that other company. One had the regular lollipop type bags, you know, for the drills, for the diamonds. And this one has the individual bags. Okay, what I'm not seeing is an inventory sheet. And the inventory sheet, neither one of them come with an inventory sheet. I really wish they would. Because whenever you're counting up, if you have all your diamonds, you want to know if they've sent the right amount. Okay? Now, I had an issue with another one that did not have a color. It was missing a color. It did not have an inventory sheet, and when I messaged the company, the woman, because of an English-Chinese translation issue, did not know what an inventory sheet was. She asked me how many packs of diamonds I was going to need that was missing. I couldn't tell her because I didn't have an inventory sheet that told me how many packs I was supposed to have. And so I'm trying to explain that to her. And whenever they sent the actual diamonds that I was missing, they sent one pack. And I needed like 11. So I ended up going to Etsy and purchasing those missing 11 of that color. At least I have the number, at least the number is on the side here. You know, so there's the issue with inventory sheets. Most of the time they will come with how many packs, each color, and the color number, and the symbol is on there. So that way, whenever you're talking to somebody trying to figure out how many packs they're going to have to send you that they're missing, it's there. But see, now let's see what's on. There's something written on these. This is number 10. On this, number 10 right here, the D symbol, and it's an 815. It says 815 here, and then it's saying this number right here. Let's see if we can get it to zoom in on this. The number on the bottom is the number of the painting that it goes to. Okay, up at the top, 815, I'm sorry, an 815. So it is an 815. And I think that number below it is how many? But it's, oh my goodness, it's like in the millions. 6 figures. Okay, whatever. See, that's where I do not understand what that middle number is. Is that the number of how many that is in this pack? Okay. So, we shall see. That is number 10. Number 4, 9, 8, 9. And always make sure these are sealed, because I have seen them come and they're not sealed. And 7. And 6. And you can see the colors. Most of them are orange, naturally. And number 5 is mostly oranges and browns of that same color. Why do I always do that? I always end up getting the same kind of colors and pictures in one group. So I guess it's just a feeling, okay? So no, that middle number, see, here's 3 10s. That middle number's on every one of them, and then that item number is on every one of them. So I do not know how many diamonds per color. All right, so there's 1 through 10 right there. Make sure 10's closed. And then we've got all the way to 23. So 21, 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 8, whoops, 17 and 18. Let's get to the rest of them. 19, 20, 21, well, wait. 21 is right here. Are you closed? Yes. 22 and 23. So, hopefully the coloring, we have all the diamonds, but we hope, now look, I'm mixing them all up. Oh well, they're going in there. They'll stay. They'll stay. If I can get them in there, folks. Technical difficulties. Okay, we'll just get them all in there. It don't matter. And the good thing is they are in baggies if you want to leave them in baggies and not kit them up into anything. My little friend Jillian, who has gotten busy being a little teenager, is off at her Bible camp. But I'm trying to get her back into diamond painting. But you know how life and a teenager gets in the way. That's okay. She's the one got me into diamond painting. How dare she? Anyways, it's okay. So, inventory sheet. Now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to print this off right here on my printer, and I'm going to cut it, take that paper, cut it, and put it through my sticker maker and kit it, put them on each little container. I'm going to put them in because I don't like working out of the baggies. A lot of people do, and there's one hanging on in there, so I hope that's just from the factory and not something, no hole or anything. But anyways, there is Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I love it. I had to think about it for a second because I didn't recognize the face. Now I know what it is. I'm really excited about this one. So here is the tool that comes with it, and the little, I think they should put a little bit more wax than that. I really do, because I'm not real conservative with it. So here is the baggies. These come in baggies. This one did. Now look at this one. I wonder if you can recognize who she is. And it is very wrinkled. It may not have anything to do with the glue. So let's not get all, I have to calm myself down. Calm down. I've seen plenty of these. I should know better than to get upset, because I may look right at it and it'd be fine. And you know who that is. That is Alice in Wonderland. And here is the bread and butterfly. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest thing? I'm so loving my classic Disney right now. Classic Disney is where it's at. They don't make that. I think the closest that they have gotten to classic is Tangled. I would say that was more like the classic, I think. Everybody just loves Frozen and all that stuff, but I still think that Tangled, I like Tangled. I don't know. I just like Tangled better. I like the graphics on Frozen. I'm digressing. Anyways, but so this is Alice, and it is a 40 by 50, just like the Pooh Bear one. All right. You can see that up there. You can see how wrinkled this is. I'm hoping that that is just all in the canvas. Now I'm pulling, it looks like it's kind of straightening out a little bit the longer I've had it out of the thing, but it's these kind that bother me, okay? All right, let's check the glue. Let's make sure that is just the canvas. I love the amount of glitter they've put in this. Woo, and you can smell that glue. Oh, yeah. This is nice. I love the way that, I mean, it's not the greatest smell, but for some reason, your memory, it hits your memory. Oh, diamond painting. You know, things that are satisfying. And that's the only reason I say I like the smell of it, because it reminds me of my craft that I like. This and her forehead. I'm going to have to put some, you know, this I do believe will come out. I do not see anything, no bubbles, nothing bad, no creases or anything like that. I think this will come out. It's just going to take a little bit under something heavy. It's in the canvas. Thank you, Lord, that we can pretty much get that out of there. And it will be fine. Because it does leave an air pocket that can cause the glue to get less sticky. You can see, because it's kind of like this. It's a canyon. That's what it is. It's a canyon. But I love the colors. I love the light hearted drawing of it. It's not an exact Disney likeness, but it is, I love it. I love it. I just love the way that this is made, drawn. And I love that glitter in there. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I don't know if you can see that glitter in that at all, but you can see that glue is just fine. I don't see any bubbles, any lifting up of the glue. Just the canvas has some wrinkles in it. Okay, so that's good. And we put it back down. And I've probably made air pockets. And when I go to put it under something, it's gonna I'll fix it better later. Okay, so there you go. There's the Alice in Wonderland. Isn't she gorgeous? She's just the cutest thing. I love it. All right, let's go on to they are in individual packets. Now watch this. I know I probably didn't finish what I was saying, but like that other company in that other video that someone was telling me, they probably are one company that uses a lot of diamond painting factories. And so each factory has different ways of packing their diamonds. And so if you notice, these are labeled with a paper sticker. And then these are in the lollipop continual type with the printing on the side. I'll put it right there. And then these are actually in baggies with just the number on it. I appreciate the diamond, but I would like the item number of the diamond painting. CK030. Okay, let's look for it. Is it on here? No. This bag is going to get lost if you do not take a Sharpie and write CK030 on this bag. Okay? I can figure out which these two go to. But this one, all I've got is numbers. Alright? On the bag, on the thing, the order number. There's the order number of symbols. We have 20. But other than that, I don't know how many each color is supposed to be in there. I don't know what diamond painting. I have to keep these in with this one. Have to. I cannot store them anywhere unless I write on it the number and Alice with the bread and butterflies. Then I will be able to store them separate. Okay, everyone, let's count the bags. All right, there's one hanging on right here on this. This one is round. All right, make sure they're all closed. 2 number 20s. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, wait, upside down. Okay, where's 9? 9. Oh, look how pretty 9 is. That is such a pretty color. Such a pretty, pretty, pretty color. And 8. There's 8. Let's move these up a little. And so there is 8. 7 is a pretty darker yellow. 6 is gray. 5 is that same old brownish stuff. And then there's number 4, which is a pretty, oh, that's a pretty color. It's not a red. It's red, but it's not. It's, oh well. It is what it is. 4, and there's number 3. This one was open a little bit. There's number 3. Number 2. They must have run out of baggies with these. And then number 10 is a big fat amount, which is probably, I bet you $1 it's this color. Nope. That's 1. That's 1. That's not 10. I'm reading it upside down. See? Looks like 10. Anyway, so that's all of those. Rather than letting you watch me put them back in the bag and being bored, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here, letting you know that we had all the colors. There was only 20 in this Alice in Wonderland picture. Isn't it a beautiful picture? I'm going to show it to you again, let you see it. I love, 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 love this picture. I love, 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 love all these pictures. And so far, it looks like the canvases are going to be okay. Poured Glue Company. Again, this is the company that I got it from. And if you like poured glue and you like the fact that you can choose some of the sizes a little bigger for some of the paintings, and it's not too expensive, that's a good company. And you don't have to, and they've got a lot to choose from, and you don't have to just stick to Amazon. And these come very quickly, okay, within a week, or maybe a week or 2 weeks at the most. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this. Which one is your favorite? Which one would you want to do first of these 3? Do you like having them in baggies, or would you rather have them in the lollipop type? And how do you feel about no inventory sheet and not knowing exactly if they've sent you the right amount? You may get all your diamonds, but are you sure that you got the right amount? They're supposed to weigh this for how much that their computer software tells them that each picture is supposed to have. I hope and pray y'all have a great rest of your weekend. It is Friday, and I love and thank you for being a wonderful supporter. Hit like and subscribe, please, so that way other people just like you were able to find me, like you were. So thank you so very much. Tell your friends and family that do diamond painting. I am so happy to have you. It's a wonderful craft. I love sharing all this with you. God bless you. Bye.